My fellow Americans. My name is Darian Martin, and I'm going to talk to you today about Donald Trump, what he stands for, what he believes, and why you should support him. There's nothing wrong with Donald Trump. He just says what he, says what he believes and means what he says, and he's truthful about it. I mean, Hillary Clinton, everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie. Everything that comes out of her mouth is a lie. She's lied to Congress, etc., etc. I'll, talk about that in other videos. But anyway, this is about Donald Trump. He's looking to get in the White House. And I actually want him to get in. And I'll tell you a lot of reasons why. Our middle class is being treated horribly. Worse than it's been in decades and decades to come. Or the past. Our military has been demilitarized to a grain, in which America doesn't have a strong iron fist in the world any longer, like it used to do decades ago. When America does not lead, the world is a much dangerous place, in which when we lead, we have to show an example for the rest of the world. Showing an example for the rest of the world does not mean legalizing abortion. I know it's unacceptable under some conditions, but abortion on the big scale, it's wrong, it's cruel, and it's about the character of our nation. When we just sit here and murder thousands, millions, and even billions of babies by the days, weeks, and months to pass, it's not only showing what our nation is doing, it's about the character and what our nation represents, which that shouldn't be allowed. That's just what I believe, and that's what Donald Trump believes. Okay, all right. Donald Trump wants to, the military is strong again. He wants to take care of our great veterans, our veterans. They served us. They served the American people, protecting our nation, protecting our liberties and justices that have been near and dear to our country's heart. They want to, back in I think it was 2012, Obama and Hillary Clinton's administration let over 500,000 veterans die waiting for health care. So Donald Trump wants to, do a clean sweep of the VA and appoint top officials to the VA to make it better and stronger and better for all veterans. He talks about lowering the taxes for every rank of citizenship. We have the middle class, the low class, and the high class. It was a lower taxes for all. And people say, why is he going to lower it on rich people? I'll tell you why. The companies are rich, of course. And lowering taxes on the rich and on the big bureaucratic companies pull them back into our nation, in which Hillary and Bill Clinton signed NAFTA, in which ships all companies overseas. And this is the key here, folks. We are the highest taxed nation in the world. And that's why our companies are leaving the United States, so they can compete. They gain products, and money. Now that's what businesses want. That's what they need to survive. So lowering our taxes in the United States will not only just benefit the middle class and the lower class, but it'll bring more jobs, more job opportunities here back to America, which I think is great. There's no denying that. Trump also talks about getting rid of the terrorist group ISIS. ISIS goes against everything that we stand for. It goes against our Christianity values. It goes against our safe haven as a nation. It goes against our power in the world as a nation. What happened to the days in which, when terror strikes, we retaliate? What happens to the nation in which all Americans that are so near and dear to our hearts get kidnapped to ISIS, or they go to those countries, and ISIS catches them, locks them in a cage, and sets them on fire? Folks, these people know no definition of sanity. They are insane. They kill people in means of burning them to death, drowning them in cages, chopping their heads off, crucifying them. I mean, the list goes on and on. And what has Obama and Hillary Clinton done about this situation? Not nothing. And they will continue to do nothing. Well, if Hillary gets in, which I highly doubt she won't, she will make it even harder for Americans to feel safe. It's going to be impossible for us to feel safe because of the administration Obama and her have put together. We need strong borders, and that's one thing Donald Trump stands for. And won't only protect this nation from outside of our borders, but it will bring in lots and lots and save lots of money, okay? See, the statistics show we will save $5 trillion every year if we save and protect from all these people that come across our border illegally. When we vet these illegal immigrants, you know, they will come on in and they come in illegally, which is totally unfair in this nation. There's only one way to come in the country, and that's illegally. Do you not like people coming in your house, just walking on in uninvited or coming uninvited to a party? You know, it's insane. You don't do that. You know, you get kicked out, you get banished. And that's what should happen to the American promise. If somebody comes in this country illegally, they should go out and come back in the right way. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay. And so this is the other thing that highly affects Americans. Our money, our taxes. High taxes, you know, are not beneficial to us. We need to lower taxes. Like I said before, lower taxes. But this is the thing here, folks. In order for us to benefit as a civilization, as a nation, we need to come together, and we need to show the rest of the world what we represent. Not just to inflict race wars, you know, blacks against cops, or cops against blacks, or vice versa, or any race against any race. There should be peace on earth for at least one time. And I highly doubt I will see that in my lifetime. That's the sad thing about it. You know, folks, statistics show we'll say $5 trillion a year from vetting these illegal people. I mean, that's $5 trillion. We need to, Trump says he's going to get rid of wasteful spendings, which is very good. And you know, fuel those unnecessary spendings is something we need to, fund to. Our nation is at a pivotal point. And it's up to you to make changes. You, the American voter. So I urge you to go out November 8th and vote for the candidate of choice you think you deem best to hold our nation through crisis, through fate, through reality. I urge you, I'm not going to force you, but I urge you to vote for Donald J. Trump because he stands by his conservative principles and he vows to make this nation great in every which shape and form. There's nothing wrong with Donald J. Trump, and if you believe so, please come back to me. I'm honored to be here today with you. I'm always honored to be here on YouTube. Oh, and there's a couple more things I have to tell you. This came to me. People say Donald Trump's a racist. I don't see that so. I mean, he just wants to get rid of illegal immigrants. I mean, I don't see why people always target it to Mexicans. I don't see why. I guess they're the majority of people that are illegal that come into this country. Okay. But this is the thing here. There can be illegal Canadians, illegal Koreans, illegal people from all over the world that come here illegally are classified as illegals. And we have to get rid of those illegals. Send them out. Let them come back in legally. I never seen Donald Trump say anything bad about the black community or the African American community or the people of color. If anything, it's Hillary Clinton calling black super predators in 1997. Or Hillary Clinton supporting a woman that wants to exterminate blacks or the people of color. Or anybody's racist is Hillary Clinton that goes against the Civil War. Well, not the Civil War, but the Civil Rights Act. Okay, and the Civil War did happen. Just to let you know. But, you know, Civil War was a really good part, you know, of our history. You know, it really was. It defines who we are today. But anyway, that's off topic. She went against the Civil Rights Act, which gave, blacks ultimate a voice in this nation. She went against giving people of color a voice in this nation. And that's totally against the criteria as serving commander-in-chief. If you go against any majority or minority race in this country, you should not, or you should be disqualified from being commander-in-chief of this great nation. I don't see why Donald Trump's racist. I don't see how you even think Donald Trump's racist. He never said anything that's racist. I mean, really, what has he said? He never said nothing himself. You can hear what the media wants to say. You can listen to what these people want to say, But if it has not come out of his mouth, then I don't believe it, and you shouldn't either. Because like I've said before, I'm 16 and I care about my future. And you should too. Go out November 8th and vote. Thank you.